And if you don't want your management all in the photo shoots, all in the videos, come to LV Entertainment. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Tuesday Nights with LV. Lonnie's here. Victor is here. Back at it like a motherfucking crack addict.
Back at it.
And that wasn't a shot at his uncle.
Or my mother.
Wait, your mom did crack?
Yes.
Oh. That mom.
Jesus.
I was so confused about this whole situation.
Hey, listen, it wouldn't at this point, it really wouldn't surprise me. He probably giving her hits. I don't know. Shit.
That's wild.
But that ain't what we're here to talk about today.
Nah, we're here to talk about... I don't know what we're here to talk about, to be quite honest with you guys. We're here to talk about how my hood won't stay on. Talk about that.
You ain't got no laces to tighten it?
You said what?
You ain't got no laces to tighten it?
I like laceless hoodies.
Really?
Yeah. That way people can't pull your shit.
I feel like that's childish.
I'll be wanting to steal off on somebody when they touch my hoodie strings. I can't lie to you.
That would piss me off. I feel like that's childish. Like that shit, like middle school, high school shit.
No Marquise though. If I steal off on you,
dog. He couldn't have hit that dude hard, bro.
No, he hit him with all his might.
His drunk might.
Yeah.
That ain't much.
I feel like his drunk might and his sober might are the same amount of might.
Exactly. Because it don't seem like it phased that nigga at all.
It didn't.
Oh my God. Were they both fucked up?
The other dude was much less fucked up. But anyway, enough about our
personal life.
Our personal, yeah. Get off of that.
On to the good shit.
That do say?
Got me loose, and I'm ready to do whatever you say.
Excuse me?
I said the do say got me loose, and I'm ready to do whatever you say.
And I said, excuse me.
Yeah.
It was kind of
sus.
Hey, yo. It was kind of, yeah.
I mean, what do you expect in today's society?
All right, I'm going to start this episode with my what would you do this week. Finally, for the first time, right? And fuck this hood, man. This shit will not stay up. What would you do if you were selected to a jury of your favorite celebrity? Would you allow that to sway your opinion in the matter at all?
No. Because, if you think about it...
Drake's free. He's coming home.
This nigga, bro. I can see that. I can see you freeing Drake. No matter what he did or didn't do.
It don't matter what he did.
Yeah. Y'all gonna be there for years.
Who's your favorite celebrity?
I don't think I have a favorite celebrity. But if I had to pick one, I ain't gonna lie, I'm going 50. Swear to God. If that nigga got on trial.
That's your favorite celebrity?
I'm just throwing that out there. Like, he up there. He's one of my favorites. But
I feel like you would have a preconceived notion that they're already guilty.
You think so?
I feel like you would go in ready to throw the book at just anybody. It don't even matter whose trial. You could go to a regular person's trial. You trying to throw the book at them.
No,
I feel like
I'm
you
pretty like. No, I'm pretty open minded, bro. I'm not gonna just be like, oh look. I ain't gonna lie. I do look at some people and be like, they did it.
Guilty.
They did it. Yeah.
Guilty as fuck.
100%.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I could never be on a jury because I'm never sending nobody to prison, dog.
That's fair.
Like ever.
You haven't done jury duty?
I got selected. So I got the shit in the mail one time, right? And before the selection process even came up, they sent me another one in the mail that was like, you were disqualified.
Why?
I don't fucking know. They don't give you a reason.
Yeah. Because I know once you go to a jury trial,
I never went.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like once you go, like you don't ever have to go again. You only go once in life, apparently.
Oh well, then I think I might be straight then.
Yeah, you probably are then. If they sent you a letter back saying you was disqualified, how do you get disqualified
without even going?
Other than being like a felon or like any of the qualifications.
I think they looked at my name and there's like, yeah, he's Mexican. We're not. Bro, we're not bringing this Mexican to our jury trial.
I just want to know what considers you to be disqualified from being a part of a jury trial. I ain't gonna
really. I was okay. I'm gonna tell you, I was low key upset too, right? Because I took the whole day off of work and shit for that. Like, I had already told my boss, like, yo, I can't come in this day. I got jury duty. You know, that's
you still get paid.
no, they pay you.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, they pay you.
Yeah, come to find out, they give you a little lunch voucher.
Yeah, $50.
Oh, I'll be mad. I'll be so mad. I came here for this. I missed work for this.
But yeah, nah, whoever that was, they were going free. I swear to God. I was gonna lie too. Like, could you imagine getting interviewed for a jury process and you're like, yeah, nah, yeah, I think that shit's terrible. And then you get in the back little room and you're like, yeah, he's not guilty. He ain't do that shit.
Bro, the niggas gonna be mad as fuck at you, bro. I can see it now. You gonna piss people off. I couldn't.
Free him till it's backwards.
No, but then you gotta worry. So like, imagine if you was on like a jury trial for like a cartel or something like that.
Yeah, they're free. They're coming home expeditiously.
I don't know. I just had to put my life at risk like that.
You said you would have to put your life at risk?
Yeah.
I ain't putting shit up. Nah.
Everybody gotta die at some point, you know. Maybe today is that day.
Yeah, but so my question is, why would you want to put your life at risk like that?
I mean, I don't want to, but like the truth is the truth.
Who cares about the truth?
A lot of people. Do you like being lied to?
I say this all the time. I prefer being lied to.
I don't understand. I still don't, like, 5 years, I still don't understand why.
It makes reality better. Lies make reality better.
I guess.
Like, think about it, right? I hate that I always go to this, but it's just the easiest way to go to it. I just feel like putting it in terms like a guy like you could understand.
Mm.
If I'm lying to my girl and fucking these other girls, right? Now I got 2 girls. Because my girl's reality is that I'm just for her.
Okay, but what lies are you telling the other girl?
Nothing. I'm telling her the truth. It'd always be the side girl that gets you caught up.
So you're going to tell the truth by saying, I got a girl?
Yeah.
So you got to shut up?
Yeah, pretty much.
You ever paying a female to shut up?
Am I ever paying a female to shut
Yeah,
up?
so you know like how these niggas
what
be
kind of damage? What kind of damage is her talking gonna do?
I don't know, just ending a relationship, I guess.
Oh nah. Because here's
what
my
if
thing.
you married?
It don't matter.
Because you know how people be having messages and they be paying their messages like hush money to shut the fuck up, don't say nothing, just play your role.
I feel like if you're gonna be a mistress, you should play your role regardless. Like that's what you're here for.
At some point, they get tired though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, why'd you sign up for it?
Because they thought they were
And then
living a life.
if you decide that you're done, just leave then. Why you got to take me down with you?
Feelings. We talk about this all the time.
You don't deserve to have feelings if you're like the side piece.
I guess.
You gave up your right to the feelings. I'm going to try this one more time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things.
All right. Well, last week we had pod homework. And we came here today to give you guys our recap on the Diddy doc. Do you have your notes? Because he said he was taking notes.
I didn't take notes.
Okay.
But I have them.
He lied to me.
Well, I was going to.
And you want to know what? For 4 days this week, you lying to me made my life better. Because I thought you were going to come fucking prepared for once.
The notes are in my head. Hence why pre-pod, we were sitting there chatting about it.
We weren't talking about nothing pre-pod. Don't lie to the people. All right, anyway. For real though. Fuck this hood. That shit pissing me off.
Just stop wearing it, bro.
I tried it one more time. It didn't work. What were your thoughts? Let's start from the beginning, episode 1.
It was
which we kind of touched on last week.
Yeah, it was a lot. Like, information-wise, a lot of shit came out that I never knew. Like, and I've never been a big Diddy follower, like, at all. So, like, I never knew, like, how he evolved into the rap game and hip-hop and all of that. So, like, a lot of it was, like, very informational for me. And then just digging into how he got as big as he did by doing the things that he did.
You can elaborate.
Oh yeah, for sure. like okay, so like how he was fucking people over.
All right, so hold on.
He's very.
What do you mean? Who specifically are you talking about fucking over? Because we're at the beginning still. So
Okay, well then I may be too far. Okay, so basically, just in the intro of the entirety of the documentary.
Yeah.
So at EP1, how he got into, he dropped out of Howard.
yes,
Then he wanted to evolve into the rap game and whatever. By far is the worst rapper I feel like that I've ever heard.
you think he's the worst rapper?
I
you've
don't
ever heard?
feel like he really delivers to.
I don't think you could. Okay, so I don't think you can say he's the worst rapper you've ever heard because he doesn't write his own stuff, and
Right.
the people who write for him are generally believed to be the greatest rappers that anybody's ever heard. Does that make sense?
It do make sense, but like I ain't gonna lie, when I was hearing it was like two songs maybe that I was listening to within the documentary, and the dude that actually wrote the song for him, he was like, "It's supposed to sound like this," but then he was just like, "Man," and I'm like, I could see like the difference of what it should have sounded like versus what it actually came out and sounded like, and I'm just like, I think he should have just stuck to the producer side of things when it came to the music.
But you don't get the same spotlight if you're just a producer. And I don't think Diddy ever wanted to be a rapper. He wanted to be a superstar.
You could be a producer and be a superstar though.
Who?
Khaled, him,
I mean, okay, I'll give you Khaled.
Dre.
But Dre was a rapper. Dre rapped.
He did rap. He just but like if you took away rap,
You got his album right there.
I know the Chronic, one of the best classics. Like, but my thing is, I'm saying if you took away rap from Dre,
He wouldn't have been as big.
You don't think so?
No, because you would have never seen his face.
that's not true.
You don't see, for the most part, you don't see the producer's face. You see Khaled's face because Khaled puts out.
Because he one of them niggas that be all up in your music.
Yeah. But also Khaled puts out the album, right? So I wouldn't necessarily call him, well, he is a producer, but he's more in the turn, like kind of what Diddy did.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming and putting all the ideas together. Yo, I have this idea. I need this rapper to do this. I need Chris Brown to do the hook.
Minus the baby oil and all of that, though.
We don't know that. We don't know
Hey,
that.
you putting baby
we don't
oil on
know
that big fat nigga. I don't know.
You
I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know. I don't want to see that. It's bad enough he be out here running shirtless and shit. I don't want to see that.
You should start doing videos like that.
I'm not.
Outside running shirtless.
I would look better
Miami.
running shirtless than Khaled running shirtless in Miami. 1,000% across the board.
I would hope so.
100 fucking % across the board.
I'm keeping a buck. I look just like Khaled running shirtless in Miami. Is that Khaled? When he grows hair, like, what?
But no, I mean, like, Diddy came up the way he did by being very dominant in the industry. Like, he got shit how he wanted to get shit.
I feel like that's how you have to be in business, period, though. If you're going to run a successful business to the extent that he did, to the $1 billion mark, you have to go get what you want, how you want it, when you want it. That just has to be your personality. That's how shit has to be structured.
Mm.
What I'll ask, well, I was having a conversation because I've had several conversations about this documentary this week. And one of them was fucking other people's bitch or fucking other people's side bitch. And somebody didn't know that between men, like that's one of the worst things you could do to another man.
Yeah.
Either fucking his bitch or fucking his side bitch because you really got one up. Like now you have something on him. Now you gotta watch, like, you gotta watch how you talk to that other person.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really. So these execs that he was going and taking their girl, fucking them. These artists that he was going, taking their girl, fucking them. Right? What can you do? That's like a number one war move of a man. If you really want to spark some beef with somebody, you just go fuck their bitch.
That's basically saying I can do what I want, when I want, how I want to.
And you can't stop me.
with whoever I want.
And you can't stop me.
Relatively.
So I don't think it was a female that I was having the conversation. I don't think females understand how much of a power move that is.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I just feel like, even still today, like, bro, low-key possessive. Controlling, possessive.
I think every man is.
Possessive, yeah.
I think for the most part.
But controlling,
for the majority and the most part, all men have a sense of possessiveness and controlling possessiveness. To what extent it differs, but I think that is actually in the core of being a man. I think that's in your DNA. And any man who doesn't have it, you just a bitch, straight up.
Yeah.
It's the same dude who will be a pacifist is the same dude who doesn't have control and possessiveness over his woman.
As a whole, within this whole documentary, though, I do feel like I've learned that Diddy is truly a crash out, though.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
Crash out to the T, bro.
So let me start. Before, because I got a question off of what we were just talking about. But prior to that, I would like to say my initial takeaway from the documentary is a lot of the information in it I feel like was false. I feel like there were a lot of people who were telling their side of the story, and from their side of the story is somebody who felt like they were wronged by him in some way, shape, or form, in a business sense or in a financial sense. And when you get somebody like that to come talk about, like, if you go talk about your worst enemy, you got nothing good to say about them, and you're also going to fabricate some stuff to make them look worse. And I think just due to that, it was a bad documentary because they didn't even try to spin some of the other side in to make it more believable. So a lot of this stuff I just thought was just completely false. But then that's just my initial take on it. What do you... Hold on. What the fuck was my question? Oh, all right. There's another thing that I wanted to ask you. And I'm going to ask it like this. Why do you think, from a man's perspective, it's okay for me to go cheat on my girl or have multiple girls or whatever, right? But as soon as my girl cheats back and or moves on after our relationship, she's the biggest whore in the world. Fuck that bitch. I don't want nothing to do with her no more. And why is it okay?
So why is it okay for a man to do it?
Yeah, but not a female.
Because niggas really be hurt, and they don't feel like women really be hurt. Like, women do shit off of emotion, yes. Men do too, though, low key. But they do it in a sense where they do it and they don't feel nothing. And then when it get turned and spent back on them, that's when they get emotional. That's the emotional part that kicks in with them.
I think the reason why I think that it's okay for a man to do it, but it's not okay for a woman to do it. Are you ready? Our goal, not our goal, but our purpose that we would put on the earth
is to reproduce.
And women outnumber men. So there's no way, if it was 1-to-1, every man only could have one woman, that could be a thing. So we have to have multiple partners. That's just the role. That's our role that we were put here for. We was put on this earth to spread a seed.
Do I agree with partial of that explanation? Yeah. We were put here to reproduce. We were here to plant our seed and watch that seed sow and blossom and all of that. But I do think if you are in something, relationship, marriage, whatever, I don't think that should be acceptable.
Yeah. I'm not hearing that from you.
you should
I'm not
you should
hearing
do
that
that with the person that
specifically
you're
from you.
with. Because like if you but like think about it this way. If you just going to fuck off just to fuck off, you don't think in your head, oh, I'm gonna go cheat on my girl so I can go get another girl pregnant.
Well, that's a guy like me. That's exactly what I'm thinking. If I'm doing it, listen.
No
I
man.
don't- Hey, listen. I don't do shit just to do shit. All right?
No man is going out here. Truly, no man is going out here to cheat on. If they're in a relationship, marriage, whatever.
Are you nutting in the bitch?
Me?
If you're doing it, are you nutting in the bitch?
No.
I am. See, that's the difference.
But like I'm just saying, like no man is going out here saying like, yeah, I'm about to go cheat on my girl with old fling, new fling, whatever, just to cheat and nut in this next person and potentially get them pregnant. No man. We can act 100 niggas.
And guess what? If it's 99 to 1, I'm gonna be the one because that's what I'm there for.
I've just never in the 26 years of my life, I've never heard that.
Hey, yo, check this out. Right? Two things can be true at the same time, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I may be a very lustful person, but I also always have sex with a purpose.
That's fair. You're supposed to.
Two things can be true. When I'm going to fuck, I'm going to put a baby. Look, I'm not going to, but I'm trying to put a baby.
Because you nut in every female that you fuck.
Exactly.
That's just off stupidity.
No, it's not.
Because you don't believe in condoms.
It's not, okay, I don't not believe in them.
You don't.
See, you're painting the picture that I don't believe in some. I believe in them. I think they work.
No, clearly not, because you don't use them.
Me and them just don't align.
And you don't believe in going to get checked.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
I'm just saying though.
Like you, and it's not, again, it's not a not believe. I just don't know how.
You don't know how to go get checked?
No.
Go to the doctor and say, hey, I want an STD panel.
Like what doctor though? See, I don't even got a primary.
Nigga, you can go to the Minute Clinic. You can go to DHEC. I mean, not DHEC. Jesus Christ. You can go down to.
Wait, what's DHEC?
That's the
Department of Health, right?
Yeah. Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty sure.
You can go to DHEC and get.
Where even is that?
Downtown.
You acting like I'm an impoverished person that knows where DHEC is.
You have a smartphone, my nigga. Use it.
Actually, I got a flip
use
phone.
it. You use it for everything else.
I don't use my smartphone.
You have a MacBook. Use it.
That is pod property. I can't be looking up STD clinics on pod property.
I'm not looking shit up on that fucking. I need to put a black light on that bitch.
I'd just like to say now that I have never used pod property to masturbate. Ever.
Your phone?
That's not pod property.
I'm scared to ask about the camera. I don't even want to know what's on that SD card.
I do have a tripod.
Or the hard drive.
Ain't nothing on the hard drive.
This current one, maybe.
Or the last one either. Speaking of hard drive, right?
I don't know where you go with this.
Do you think, because it wasn't shown where do you think these hard drives are of all of Diddy's alleged sex tapes where he was raping women? Because twice, two different people in the documentary claim, right, that he raped them, that they have no recollection of the rape, correct? He filmed it and other people saw it, but they never saw it, yet still claimed it happened.
You say it where?
Yeah, where do you think?
It's easy. In the tunnels.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
in
about
the walls.
tunnels. Yeah, I forgot about the tunnels.
Think about it. Like, these tunnels are lit. And
like lit, like turn up, or lit like
with lights.
Oh, okay.
So within these tunnels, and full disclaimer, I've never been in any of these tunnels, so I just want to put that out there. So I'm just describing what I feel like the tunnel would look like. I'm sure it's lit, going house to house, you know. I'm sure there's
Diddy's to Jackson.
Right. I'm sure there's places dug out where might be a secret layer or something where bro go and just, I'm gonna drop this tape off, I'm gonna drop this whatever, I'm gonna drop this drive off, and it's just gonna be that. And then I come back later, look at it, watch it, grab a couple of specimen out of the cooler, and rub it on my nipples to get off.
So
he's a cuck. I just want you to know that. And I've never used that word, and I hate the fucking word. But for this episode specifically, I'm putting it out that Diddy is a cuck. And
potentially.
No, that nigga's a fucking cuck. It was too much detail.
Potentially.
It was too much fucking detail.
Potentially.
So do you feel like the sex worker story was true?
I think. How am I supposed to believe a sex worker? You know,
he a cuck.
Who am I to believe
cuck
the words of a sex worker? Do I believe his story was true? It was proven true in court, so there's really nothing I can't deny that. I can't.
That nigga is a true freaky ass cuck.
There's 100%. But also, I never understood that. What is pleasurable in watching your girl get fucked by somebody else?
What? No, fuck that. What the fuck is pleasurable about watching your girl play with another nigga nut? What is so fucking pleasurable about that?
I couldn't tell you.
Playing with it, drinking it. I don't. What?
I feel okay. So
I ain't gonna lie. At that point of the fucking episode, I had to turn the bitch off.
So if I had to think, right, I feel like it was more of a way to degrade a woman. I feel like the kink is more like a degrading type of kink. I'm letting you know that your role in this is doing whatever the fuck I say.
Right. And I get that. But my thing is, how in the fuck is that pleasurable? I still don't understand it.
Well, okay. So for instance, there's nothing that I can compare this to that's going to sound good.
I'm listening.
You know how there are some people who like to whip people for a kink, but I'm not talking about like whip like a little like, I'm talking about to like they're bleeding.
Yeah.
It's the same type of concept, right? I am inflicting on you pain, and it's like, it's kind of like a mocking type of thing. Like, you are so lowly that this is what you deserve out of your life.
I don't know how people get off to that kind of shit.
I personally couldn't, but there's a lot of people in the world who do. Also, I feel like we could bring back kink shaming.
For sure.
I feel like there's certain kinks that you shouldn't just be able to get away with.
I'm going to say this. Even if I was a sex worker, I feel like at some point it gets.
Can I just say something?
Go ahead.
Quick? I would like to retract last week when I said that I would like to be a gigolo. I take that back, because now that I actually know the job description.
Now that you know what the fuck a gigolo actually do, like,
yeah,
you don't want to.
I'm good.
Stand by that.
I'm good.
No, but
I'm good on that.
If I was ever a sex worker, I feel like it would get to a point where I'm just like, nah, bro, I can't. I'm checked out of that. I can't do that. I'm not about to be a on-call booty call. Because that's exactly what he was.
I would if it was just a female, though. You can't say that because you've been that for a girl before and just not gotten paid for it. But you have been an on-call booty call.
But
booty call is crazy call, dude.
Hey yo.
Like what?
Nah, for sure. But like, it was a mutual thing though. It wasn't one-sided. He was only doing it because he was getting paid.
I do a lot. I only go to work because I'm getting paid. Like, what are you talking about?
It's not the same as being fucked. Any point in time.
By a girl?
I'll never get fucked.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, I just can't. At some point it gets degrading. At some point it gets like, you got to have some sort of moral or principle.
What is immoral about fucking?
I'm not going to be on call for somebody. I'm not going to drop. I don't care what you paying for. I don't care how I'm getting there. I don't care how much you giving me. I just can't come to terms with, I got to pick up the phone, see your name, and be like, oh, let me go ahead and get my go bag. Like, You getting
It's
flued.
a couple of bitches right now that if they call my phone, I'm getting my go bag. And I'm doing that shit because the pussy good.
I worry about you.
That don't even got nothing. That don't even got nothing to do with no money.
I give up.
It's some good pussy over there. Let me dip out. I'm swerving.
I just don't like when I heard that. Like, yeah, he used to call and say, "Be ready. I'm sending a plane to you. You come in here." Like, that sound like a slave. Which, relatively, a sex slave.
That's not a sex slave. Not even close.
You don't know what was going on in those rooms.
The motherfucker was getting paid. That's the
Slaves got paid.
Slaves did not get paid.
They didn't get paid what people get paid today.
They didn't get paid at all. They got paid in housing and fucking food.
And
that's
life.
not getting paid.
That's getting paid.
That's okay. That motherfucker was getting tens of thousands of dollars to go fuck a bad bitch. One of the baddest. Listen. Okay. Now that I realize this, I still don't feel bad about it. But Cassie's nudes got leaked
She's a beautiful girl.
10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
First of all, her and Vanessa Hudgens have the most fire nudes I've ever seen in my entire life. Now that I realized that Cassie's nudes were probably leaked due to this whole shit. But also, I don't feel bad for Cassie.
She knew what she was doing.
I don't feel bad for Cassie 1%. One, because them text messages had come out of her asking to have the freak offs, of her asking to be involved in it, right? Two, she was in that relationship long enough. She knew who she was dealing with. She allowed herself to stay in it. And even after she was getting her ass beat, she allowed herself to stay in it.
Hey, bro, when I seen the video, I'm like, yeah, damn.
That video wasn't even that bad.
It wasn't, but like...
all he did was throw her down and kick her 3 times.
The way he snatched her the fuck up, though, I'm just like... in the towel, too. Holding the towel and still being...
slinging somebody down.
That nigga strong as fuck. He probably surviving in jail for sure.
I'm not even gonna say nothing.
He fucking. They having real. He getting contraband baby oil in there. I can see it.
Okay? So based on what we was just talking about in the Cassie situation and how I don't feel bad for her, and I'm standing on that.
Okay.
I will never say that I feel bad for Cassie in any sort of way, nor will I say I feel bad for anybody in Cassie's position, because if you are in a relationship and there is abuse going on or there is whatever it may be, and you are unhappy in that relationship, you always can get out of it. And furthermore, if you choose to stay, I don't believe after the fact you can play victim. Because you were consciously choosing to be there. But my question is, do you think you can choose to play victim after the fact that a relationship is over?
After staying
Yes.
for so long?
Yeah.
I'm going to play it like this. I'm going to say yes and no. Yes, because like it happened to you. That's just like saying like, I'm going to say yes because like that happened to you. That I'm pretty sure it's traumatic, like whatever. But also no, because like you said, you can get out of that. But there are some instances where people, women and men too, go through these things and they're terrified.
I don't give a fuck. I'm being quite honest. Listen, I don't give a fuck how scared you are. If you have the option to leave, and you do, then leave. What are you so scared of, right? Because if you're terrified to the point of I may lose my life if I leave, then you should be just as terrified that I may lose my life if I stay. And so if the option in your head, because you're scared, is lose my life staying or lose my life leaving, you might as well fucking leave.
You still dying.
Exactly. Either way.
I mean, I get that. I just feel like, because no matter the name changing, the state moving,
But you really don't even got to do all that. Because, especially in today's day and age, right? Once you put something out about anybody, it's automatically true. Once you put out something on social media about something, once you go to the cops about something, right? It's automatically the truth. That's just the way it's viewed in today's era, right?
100%.
So once you start talking about, oh, so-and-so did this to me, well, now everybody's watching that. You just put the shit under a magnifying glass. Even if on the first time nothing happens due to it, there's still a bunch of people watching now. Also, what I'll say is, most times when you see like this woman left this man and then he came and murdered her, for the most part, I'm not saying in every single circumstance, but for the most part, it's because they asked to talk to him again. They asked to see him again. And after removing themselves from the situation, they still granted access to that person. So again, that's you just being dumb. That's just you being stupid.
I can respect it.
But no, I don't think you can play victim after the fact of choosing to stay. I also think that you can leave whatever relationship whenever you want.
Just for any reason at all.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be a valid reason why you're leaving. Like, I don't think you should wake up one day, look at your partner, and be like, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore.
But what if that's how you feeling? What if you wake up
But
one day?
there has to be like an actual reasoning why.
What
you
if
feel
you
like
just
that.
wake up one day and you don't want? Hey, listen, I don't find you attractive no more.
That's a reason.
Hey, listen, I just don't feel like doing this.
That's a reason.
Well, that's the same thing as I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't feel like doing this. You wake up one day and you just don't feel like doing that no more, leave.
But in most cases like that, it's like, I don't feel like doing this anymore because there's somebody or something.
Or maybe you just don't feel like doing that anymore. Like maybe you just don't want to be in a relationship anymore, either just in general or with that person.
But what got you to that point, though?
You know,
you get what I'm saying?
I'm going to just use personal experience from this, right? There was a time when I woke up one day and I realized that I didn't like being in relationships. Like, I realized, like, I actually don't enjoy being in a relationship. Gotta go.
Sorry, Jimmy Neutron.
Is that what he say?
Got a blast.
But yeah, man, like, sometimes you just wake up and you're like, this not it.
I guess. I mean, but I just feel like there should be like a actual reason.
Especially, I would say, as you're progressing in your life, right? So once you're 30, 35, 40, 45 and on, right? If you wake up one day and you realize, because I can just say this from personal experience, but for me, in my head, turning 30 is kind of like, yo, you're on a clock. Like prior to this year, or this month, I'll say, I was never thinking like, yo, this shit gonna end one day. But now all of a sudden it's like, shit, maybe 50 years? So we maybe get to double this and then do a little bit more? If I don't like something at this point, I just gotta go.
It's true.
Like, we got a clock counting down. And once you actually realize that in your head, it's kind of like, well, fuck, if this shit not serving me, like, or not even if this shit's not serving me, if this is not making me happy, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Ain't no point in it.
But yeah, I think that every single person on this earth has the physical capability to leave any relationship at any point in time. I also feel like the only thing holding you back is your mental. It's all mental. That's the only thing holding you back. And I mean, that's a big hurdle to get over. But if you choose to stay, don't bitch about it. If you choose to stay with somebody who's beating your ass, don't bitch about it. Don't cry about it. Don't complain about it. You chose that.
Within like a lot of the DV relationships and cases that happen around the world, like I don't understand how some people, men and women, can still like love that person or want that person or anything after being in that domestic relationship.
I don't know if I agree with that because, like, I could beat somebody's ass who I love. Like, and I'm not talking about in a romantic.
I don't think it's romantic at all.
I'm not saying like, no, I'm not saying like love in a romantic sense.
Okay.
Right? But like, for instance, me and my brother, right? Love my brother. If it came down to it, I could whoop my brother's ass. Like if mentally I could get to a spot where if I had to, I would. I still love him at the end of the day. And after I whoop his ass, I'm not going to not love him anymore. Now, obviously, we're probably going to be mad at each other.
But like, how you think he going to feel receiving that ass whooping?
Well, he shouldn't be shocked. It's happened before.
But that's what I'm saying. Like how people, I don't mean like the people that's giving the beat now. I'm talking about people that's receiving.
Yeah, but no, you can still love somebody after they beat your ass. Just because somebody beat my ass don't mean I don't love them no more. I've actually never hated anybody after a fight. I feel like if you hate somebody after a fight, you kind of just got to kill them.
You think so?
Yes, 1,000%. If you can let out that much aggression and like all that, and you can still hate somebody after the fight,
that's a different level.
Yeah, y'all are never getting back. Y'all are never getting back right. You might as well just
swap.
Or just remove yourself from them entirely.
Yeah.
Like, you go on this side of the state and let them stay on the or vice versa. But if you can still hate somebody after you fight them, yeah.
Something wrong with you. I don't know. I don't have an ounce of hatred in my heart, but like I don't see myself disliking somebody after I whoop their ass or get my ass whooped. Like,
cause like okay, so if you get your ass whooped, right? Immediately after that, you're probably gonna be pretty pissed off.
Yeah.
But like 2 weeks later,
I'm gonna still be mad about it, but I'm gradually getting over it.
All right, fine. 3 months later,
okay,
you're not gonna be mad no more. You're kind of just gonna be like, got my ass whooped. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna take
move on from it.
I'm gonna move on. Yeah,
but I'll even say that. Yeah, I think you can still say you love somebody, or either way. After you beat their ass, or you get your ass beaten by them, I think you can still very much be in love with somebody.
What do you feel like are ways to like leave or get out of those situations?
Leave?
But
what do you mean?
Obviously, but like you got those.
Move away from them? Block them?
You have those situations where you may not even voice like, oh, I'm leaving, but you so happen to.
Oh, I don't think you should. If they're already beating your ass, I don't think you should voice that you're leaving.
You about to get locked up. No, but like.
I think you should do this in a very stealthy way, all right?
Yeah, but like stuff like that. Okay, what if you got one of those people that's like, they always home? How you gonna leave then?
Ain't no way somebody can always stay home. They got to go somewhere for something. I'm not saying you can always. I'm not saying that the leaving is always going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's always going to mean that you get to take all your shit with you. I'm not saying that you're going to be better off. You might be worse off leaving. At the moment when you do it.
Right.
You might be fucking homeless when you first do it, right? But you're at least giving yourself potential to have a better life.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing staying, you know what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's why some people stay, too. Like, they know it's bad, but they prefer that option to the worst that they might get for leaving. But then again, if somebody stays, that's their personal decision to make. If you're going to stay with somebody who's abusive, if you're going to stay with a cheater, if you're going to stay with somebody who is, I hate this word, but mentally abusive and degrading, and you choose to stay, you're signing up for that now.
Yeah. Because you already know what you're into.
So my whole statement is don't play the victim role.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I'm saying you're kind of giving up your right to complain at that point.
Yeah.
You're consciously choosing, I'd rather have this than something else. All right, cool. Shut up about it then. You know what really pisses me off more than anything, though? Somebody who gets somebody else locked up for domestic violence.
What you mean? Like a outsider?
No. Like, let's say a guy and his girl, dude beats his girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
She called the cops, gets him locked up, and then when he gets out, still chooses to stay with him.
Oh, yeah.
Like, bitch, you're just stupid. There ain't no other way to put it. You thought sending him to jail was going to do what exactly?
Change him?
Jail doesn't rehabilitate people.
It's going to piss him off more. No, but yeah, no, I get that. I feel like in that case, in those kind of cases like that, that's dumb as hell. You shouldn't call a source to get a way out, and then you get a way out, and now you still in the same place you was in when that source came and got them. It just don't make sense.
Yeah.
Stupidity at its finest. No common sense.
That's just and for vice versa, right? Mm-hmm. For the dude who gets the cop, or even it could be a female, because females can commit domestic violence. For the person who gets the cops called on them and taken to jail for domestic violence, you're really fucking stupid for going back and being with that person again. Yeah. Because I don't care how much I love somebody, no amount of love is worth my freedom.
Oh, no. If I ever get to a point in a relationship where somebody called the cops on me, now I'm about to really do something that's worth calling the cops on me. Like, you may call them and say, I'm beating your ass, and then they get here and now you dead because you called them. Like, I don't know.
I don't know why you say these kind of things on the internet every week.
I'm just saying, like, you call the cops on me, and I'm about to get them a reason to really be out here. Tell them to call the corner while you at it. Like, can't help you.
You're going to be like,
because you're dead.
You're going to be like, I turn. If you die, bitch, I'll kill you.
Yeah. I'm going to bring you back, and then I'm going to kill you again.
Do you think... All right, let's get back to the documentary, right?
Okay.
Diddy's whole come up, everything that happened, started in the late 80s, into the 90s, into the 2000s, right? Till today, obviously. A lot of it was shot during the 90s. Mm-hmm. Do you think that the climate has changed significantly between then and now?
In what aspect, though?
All of it, all around, right? So the domestic violence stuff, right? That really wasn't something that was ever brought to light during the 90s. And if it was, it wasn't that big of a deal.
No.
If you got caught beating your wife or significant other in the 90s, nobody really cared.
I feel like in today's world, I feel like domestic violence, like for big name celebrities like that, I feel like it comes and then it goes. Like
I feel like it's way different now. I feel like if you get a domestic violence, now you're ruining your entire career.
I mean, yeah, like it'll come and then like it'll get published and tabloids will get it, all of that, and
You're
then
getting fired. You're
something's
losing
happening.
endorsement deals. Back then in the 90s, if a domestic violence happened, most of the time it was swept under the rug. But if it came to light, you weren't really facing any backlash.
Nothing happened. Yeah, nothing
not
happened.
Losing no money. You're not losing no deals. Now I feel like it's talked about as if it's like the biggest thing in the world. Same thing with everybody knew about all the R. Kelly shit in real time as it was happening.
Right.
Everybody knew about all the Diddy shit in real time as it was happening. Who else from the 90s has faced a trial in current day? My whole point is, during the 90s, these people were outside doing this shit. This shit was not behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knew what was going on. Everybody knew what it was. It just wasn't looked at as bad then as it is now. I think the entire climate of the world has just changed to like, I don't want to say it's more moral, because who's to say who's right and who's wrong? Like, you can't say they were wrong back then and we're right now that's living in the moment.
Yeah.
Also, in 20 years, who's to say that you still have that same mindset that you were right now? Maybe in 20 years, everybody like, damn, we kind of shit on them. Like, we probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's open to interpretation. But I think that the world as a whole is much softer now.
Oh, yeah.
Than it was then.
I can agree with that. Way more softer.
And I think that you're not able to do as much now as previous years.
Like what?
Just anything in general. Like, for instance, if I say the wrong thing about somebody, right? Now all of a sudden we're in cancel culture, right? Oh, we need to cancel him. He said this about this.
Yeah.
He said this word, and we don't appreciate this word. I think that's also attributed to, I hate cancel culture personally. I think this shit's stupid. I also think all you're doing is giving, you may take away opportunities from somebody. You may get them fired from their job. You may get deals taken away from celebrities. But at the end of the day, what you're also doing is you're giving them a bigger platform and more eyes than they've ever had before. And so for somebody like Diddy in this documentary, right? He filmed this documentary. All the current footage was him hiring a videographer, follow him around, and filming as he did all these things. Why? Because no matter what, this whole scandal put a ton of eyes on him that he wouldn't have otherwise had right now, right? So if I win this, if I get out of this, I'm using this footage and I'm monetizing it. If you have the spotlight, whether it's for good reasons or bad reasons, when everybody's talking about you, that's when you put out your big one. That's when you stand to make the most money possible. I don't give a fuck if I lose the Pepsi deal or the Sprite deal or the fucking Beats by Dre. I said that because he used to beat his wife. But no offense to Dre. Like, Hey, listen, I've been there too. But
Stop saying that on the internet.
I have. If there's one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep it real. But, but, you got all these eyes on you. You got the spotlight. If you correctly take advantage of it, you were not canceled. You were promoted.
You're promoted.
I mean, think about it. Think about all the people who have done a shit ton with a negative spotlight. Bad Baby.
Shay.
Oh, I mean, Shannon already had a spotlight, but yeah, he grew his brand. Sure, he got kicked off of ESPN for. He might still be off ESPN. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
He's doing his own fucking thing. That also happened after the biggest moment of his career, which was the Cat Williams interview. But nothing stopped. Nothing stopped. He's bigger than ever now.
Right.
Sometimes these deals with these major companies, once you're at a certain level, don't mean shit.
Just gotta keep going. Gotta keep moving.
So, as far as cancel culture goes, I just think it's dumb to start with, but it's also not as effective as everybody thinks it is. All right. Anything else on the doc that you took away from it? Because I know we've covered a little bit of it, but this was 4.5 hours of my life.
Yeah.
That I spent watching this.
A little bit of, a lot of what we just covered kind of covered it, but we didn't specifically talk about it. I just, the amount of women that he had, that he took from people, or that he dealt with, is insane. It reminded me of you, in a sense.
Wow, that's wild. That's wild. The fact that you would even say that about me is scandalous and just untrue.
Scandalous, I might give you. Untrue, I can't give you.
Bro, you be painting it like I'm Mr. Bitches.
But you are.
When in fact you are Mr. Bitches.
I'm not. That's false information. It's fabricated. A lot of the women that he had, that he took from people, whatever.
Baddies.
For sure. Very beautiful women.
Baddest of the bad.
All of them but one, in my personal opinion, he really could, like, just toy with.
Well, if you really think about it, a lot of them in further on, like the further on you get, we're really young and impressionable. So it's really easy to toy with somebody like that because they don't know.
They don't know nothing.
There's two types of people that you can really manipulate. Young people and stupid people. And they're kind of one and the same.
Yeah.
Because unless you go through a lot of life young, you're going to get to adulthood and just be stupid.
Okay, so let me ask this question because this really just popped in my head. So being that Diddy was not as much older, but he was older than a lot of these women that he dealt with.
Yeah.
Does that make him an R. Kelly part 2?
They weren't minors.
Cass was?
No, she wasn't. She was 18, 19. She wasn't a minor. I also hate the narrative that bitches that are 18, 19 are minors. And or it should be illegal for people to be in relationships or have sex with them. Like, look, the law says that once they're 18, they're an adult. I didn't make the fucking law.
Right.
People 300 years ago made that fucking law.
I do still feel like, though, like it's weird.
That's your personal opinion on it. That's your personal take on it.
Okay, so boom, let me ask you this. You about to be a 30-year-old man.
Yes.
Let's just speak it from this point. Let's just say you were about to be 40.
Okay.
Are you still messing with a 21-year-old?
It depends.
On fucking what?
How bad is this 21-year-old?
Bro, fuck out of here.
That's also kind of a stat, though. That's another thing that people don't really look at. Like, when you're 40 years old, bagging a finance 21-year-old.
Why are you keeping stats like that?
But hold on. It comes with a lot of status. It lets the rest of...
The same, okay.
It lets the rest of the men in the world, but it lets the rest of the world know that you are doing something that is providing value enough for a 21-year-old to be complacent in you pursuing.
Okay, but what's the difference in that 21-year-old? Yes, she may be the baddest in the world.
Yeah.
But you can have somebody your same age that look just as fine as her.
No, you can't.
Why?
No, you can't.
Why?
Because beauty goes with age.
You want to know why you say that? Because all these white women be aging.
Okay, that's
terrible.
That's a fair statement. But if you find the baddest black woman in the world and you see her at 21 and you see her at 51, she looked better at 21. She might still be bad at 51.
That's personal opinion.
She might still be bad at 51.
That's personal opinion.
But beauty standard wise, she definitely looked better at 21.
That's a personal opinion.
That's just beauty goes with age. That's the same reason why I be getting on these strippers and bartenders' asses. Because not only do I know a lot of them, but I am associated with a lot of them. But
you're a liar. Angela Bassett at 21 versus Angela Bassett now is I'm 100% picking Angela Bassett today. Fuck that. Nia Long at 21 versus
I'm taking Nia Long at 21.
No.
When she was in Fresh Prince? 1000%.
It was the pixie haircut. I can't.
Well, yeah, the haircut sucked. but like, just that haircut was stupid. I can't even lie to you. But at the time, that was the style that was in. So you can't blame her for having it. But like facial structure wise, skin wise, I'm taking her at 21.
There's not much.
Hey,
of a
listen,
difference.
there's not very. I'm gonna just say it. I don't really give a fuck. There's not many very black women that I would put in the upper echelon
for sure
of attractiveness,
and I can understand
personally, right? But Nia Long,
bro,
when she was in Fresh Prince, is one of them. 1000%.
She looked great
when 21. She was in Friday.
She looked great.
Stop fucking playing with me, bro.
She looked great. I'm not taking that away from her. But her now, she can have it.
No.
1,000%.
Fuck no. But back to what I was saying about the strippers and bartenders. Mm-hmm. I be getting on their ass because that's not a forever job. And they make it seem like it's a career. Guess what? When you get older and you stop looking as good, those tips stop coming. You are getting tipped not for serving a drink. You are getting tipped based on how you look. That's not a forever job. And that's why I be getting on their ass. Like, I associate with tons of them. With age goes beauty. That's not a known fact. Mm-hmm. At some point, you're going to lose it. I don't care if it's when you're 50. I don't care if it's when you're 80. Mm-hmm. I ain't never seen a bad 80-year-old. I can't lie to you. Never once in my life. Not a day once in my life have I ever been like, damn.
I can't say that I have either.
I don't think I've ever seen a bad 60-year-old.
Okay.
I can't lie. I've seen a couple bad 50-year-olds.
Okay.
But, like, if I'm 60 and 70, not saying I would do this personally, but, like, just talking about attractiveness, mm-hmm. Hugh Hefner, for example, right? Mm-hmm. Why you think he kept all them girls around?
Money.
That was he didn't give no fuck about no money.
Oh, I thought. Okay, my bad.
I'm saying, why do you think he kept them around?
Okay, I misinterpreted that. Oh, I get it.
He got the old model up out of there. He got the new model up in.
And he had several of them, so he could pick
And it
choose.
was legal.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not knocking it.
But you were the same person who said that you don't think that there's a specific age gap that you should be able, like, be
You
in.
shouldn't, but I think.
You think Jesus had hoes?
Mm-mm.
I think he had hoes.
Mm-mm.
You telling me this nigga could walk on water and he have no hoes? He could turn water into wine, he have no hoes? Come on now, bro. You know the hoes was going.
They might have been going, but
They was going.
that don't mean he was taken.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
That don't mean he was taken, bro.
Okay.
I don't believe
Whatever
it.
you say, dog.
I can't say that.
Yeah, and yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't think so. But who am I? I ain't him. He ain't me.
I'm just saying, if I could turn water into wine, bro.
Oh, it's raps.
Oh, hey, listen. Hey, bitches, you want to see something?
Yeah, I could see that. Especially, yeah, with your class, yeah.
Be suave with it.
Yeah.
You know how you spin the wine around
Mm-hmm.
and then you smell it? I would do that, but I would start it as water, right? It'd be water
be
in the
like,
grass, spin it
Y'all
around.
want to see a magic trick? Pay attention to the water.
Taste that. You think you could put a drink in a girl's face and say, taste that?
In today's world, nah.
I feel like if I was Rick Ross, I could do
That's a wild ass nigga, bro.
it.
His lyrics is something crazy. Yeah, no.
You think Rick Ross is the next one to go down?
Yes.
I knew he was going to say yes. That's why I asked the
1,000%,
question. That's why I
bro.
asked the question.
Because, and I've said this on previous podcasts, like his lyrics, bro. There's no way. Like, I believe he acted out those lyrics in real life, in real time.
Okay, so I get that you ain't even know it verse.
Even with the song that we were just listening to. Oh,
Well, that's what I was
Pop
gonna
It.
go. That's what I was gonna go to. Pop that, right? You were tripping because he said, "Let's get these hoes on some Molly." I just don't see what the problem is. If the hoes wanted to be on
he
the
said
Molly,
it, and then French said a line right after that about popping Molly with the hoes.
yeah. Who are you gonna? You gonna pop Molly with the guys? You don't pop Molly with no fucking dudes.
What the fuck is the Molly gonna do to me with a guy versus a girl?
Okay, do you know what Molly does to you?
I've
at
never
all?
taken drugs.
Okay, but you don't know what it does then.
No.
That shit make you horny. That shit make you want to fuck. Molly
So wait,
is
pause.
a sex drug.
Pause. So you mean to tell me on your birthday 2 years ago,
Yes.
when you was
With 3
inebriated,
bitches.
when you were inebriated,
Yes.
and you were hanging onto my shoulder
Uh-huh.
after the club, you was sitting there with a Johnny Rocket on?
No, it don't make you hard. It's not like a Blue Chew. It just makes you sensual, I guess. Would be a better word for it. It makes you love so specifically what Molly does is it takes all the dopamine that you have stored up and releases it. So now you have a dopamine overload. So you love everybody, you love everything, everything's great, it sounds good. You make out with 9 bitches in a night when you are fucking one of the bitches in your section.
No.
It's just it is a sex drug, but it's not a sexual enhancement.
Okay, since we're talking about drugs, just kind of dialing back to the Diddy thing.
Yeah.
He did all this shit to
Uh-huh.
all these women in the music industry and everything before he ever really did drugs or drank.
Mm-hmm.
After he had his first taste of drugs,
Yes.
you feel like it got worse?
Well, like I said, I don't believe a lot of the things that were said in the documentary. It was very one-sided. Do I think anything ever happened? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think he was out here raping people all willy-nilly? No. I don't believe that for a second. Do I think he a freaky-ass motherfucker? Yes. Do I think that he did it in the bounds of the laws minus the paying for shit. No. I think he gave people the option to consent to the lifestyle. And I think what a lot of people are missing, including you with the conversation we just had with the Rick Ross shit, there are people who not only involve themselves in that lifestyle, but there are people who love that lifestyle and live for it.
Yeah.
They love the drugs. They love the sex. They love the partying. They love the liquor. I know tons of those people. And so everybody out here who's just so taken aback by everything that happened, there are people that you know in your day-to-day life that do the same exact shit. They pop the molly. They drink the whole bottle. They're out here partying. They want to have these sex parties. They want to be part of orgies. They want to do all that shit. There's people out there who... not only is there people out there, there's a lot of fucking people out there.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to say it's a majority of the country or the world, but it's a major society. I mean, shit, look how popular clubs are. What do you think people go to clubs for?
Drugs, alcohol, partying.
And to find somebody to fuck.
Right.
You go to a party to find somebody to have sex with. Point blank, period. I ain't never in my life had a night with the guys going to a club not thinking, let's go get some bitches. That's what we here for. Why'd y'all pop out to the club? We trying to see what the hoes doing.
Yeah.
Where the hoes at? We go to whole different cities to do shit like this. And we've returned from our mandatory break.
Mandatory for sure.
Can get around that one. But yeah, I think there's a lot of people like that. So, what was your question? What was the original question? You asked me something about like the drugs making it worse.
Oh yeah, do you feel like it kind of spiraled and got worse after he had his taste of drugs? No.
I think
because at that point, I mean, he had already been drinking. Like he got that deal with Ciroc and all of that, and I mean, he was always drinking champagne, but like which don't really do shit. But like the drug part is more so what I was aiming toward.
I think that the fame did more. The fame was more so the drug than anything else.
The fame and the power, yeah.
I think the fame and the power, if that is something that you want when you finally achieve it, it has to be overwhelming. There's just no way. If that's something you dreamt of, if the fame and the power is something that is your end goal, when you finally get it, there's no way that it couldn't be overwhelming for anybody.
Yeah.
Anything else on the Diddy doc? There was a couple parts that I wanted to talk about that we never got to. Like the Diddy and Pac stuff. After the documentary, I think he might have had a hand in Pac getting killed because that makes sense.
I could see it.
I 1000% do not think he had anything to do with Biggie's death.
No.
They tried to frame it really well, except for the fact that they used an old Biggie interview that was not set in the time period at all that they were trying to place it in. And when you do something like that, you lose all credibility to me. Like, when you do anything to try to make your case stronger than the facts already show, you lose all credibility.
Yeah.
Because if it's such a open and shut case, like, yeah, I have all this proof, then why do you need to lie to try to make it even bigger than what it was?
Right.
So you just lost your credibility right there. It's kind of like when you catch somebody cheating or like you catch somebody doing some shit that they're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And they have a good fucking excuse. But then they go over and beyond with all this shit of like why they would have never done it. And now you're just kind of like, you did that shit.
Yeah.
You're trying to sway me into believing that you didn't. And you probably already did that. That's why the best thing to do is be like, believe whatever you want. That's the best line to hit them with.
I say that all the time, and I stand by it. Because, like, you can believe what you want to all day, but if you know the facts behind whatever the situation is, then ain't no point in trying to explain it to somebody, especially when you don't owe them no explanation.
Well, I mean, if it's your girl, you kind of owe them an explanation.
That's very big coming from you.
What?
Saying that a woman deserves an explanation if it's your woman.
That's my bitch, you know. I gotta explain.
I didn't expect that to come from you, if I'm being quite honest.
You just act like I hate bitches.
Yeah, I do.
That's wild.
When it comes to certain stuff, yeah.
That's an insane statement to place on my jacket. Now everybody in the world just gonna think I be hating bitches, man.
Well, you got everybody thinking that I beat on bitches.
No, you have everybody in the world thinking you beat on bitches. I've never once said anything about you hitting a woman, ever, not once. You was talking about uppercutting the hoe if she said
first. No. If she said no to my proposal, I did say that.
Yep.
And then also I said if she hit me first, that's self-defense.
There's no such thing as self-defense when it comes to women.
Yes, it is.
I
said what I said.
Listen,
it doesn't make me a woman.
Hey, listen, I don't care. You're not just about to say that I'm putting that on your jacket because I've never once said anything about that.
It doesn't make me a woman beater.
I've never once said anything about that. You constantly try to frame it like I hate women, though. And that's just not the case.
Okay.
Hate and
disrespect.
Hate and disrespect are completely different things.
It is. I give you that.
Case closed. See, I should represent myself.
I don't know if you're going to win that, buddy.
I feel like I would.
Maybe. Depending on the case.
A lot of things I would just admit to.
I could see it.
Like, if I did that shit,
you gonna admit to it?
Yeah, most likely. My girl come to me and say, you fucking other bitches? And if I am, be like, yeah. Did that shit. Guilty as fuck. This has been episode 110 of Do Say Nights with LV.
Continue to like, comment, share, subscribe on all platforms, ladies and gentlemen. Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TikTok, X.
Shout out
Patreon,
to my ex.
Fuck all of that. But yeah, continue to fuck with us. We're going to close the year out with a bang.
We're not closing the year out with a bang.
No boom?
No Diddy party.
Why not?
I'll close the year out with anything but a bang.
I got baby oil.
All right, we might be able to arrange something then. That's fine. Yeah, like he said, like, follow, share, subscribe. God damn it. Don't make me say it again.
Subscribe.
Thank you guys for joining us. And just like that, we gone.